Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the very fast podcast of JJ Gemini. Today's podcast is called What is Vedas and What are actually in the Vedas. Actually, the first show series of the channel will be Hindu mythology and overview, where I shall discuss principal Vedic and Puranic gods in such a way that anyone without much labor might gain a good general idea of the names, characters, and relationships of the principal deities of Hinduism. But when I was writing for the episodes, a thought struck in my mind that before doing any of such, I really have to give people some idea and account on what is Vedas, what is in them, because people don't know but want to know the same. So before starting the main series, I thought to make several discussions on the topic of Vedas. They are not going to be elaborative or exhaustive, but may capable to give a good grasp on the Vedas to really kickstart our journey. So this is the first show of the particular installment, and without further ado, let's get started. So the first question first. What are the Vedas? Veda comes from the word Ved, which means to know. Hence, the term Veda signifies knowledge. And as these books were not written for centuries after they were originally composed, it signifies knowledge that was heard or orally communicated. The Vedas are not the work of a single person also, but according to the popular belief, were communicated to a number of rishis who transmitted the knowledge to their disciples. Sorry for the dog barking. Actually, I do not have a studio setup, so I think you really have to pardon me in such situations, in this type of situations actually. Sorry for that. Coming back to the discussion, the Vedas are not work of a single person also, but according to the popular belief were communicated to a number of rishis who transmitted the knowledge to their disciples. The instruction contained in these writings is said to have been breathed forth through God Himself. Now, so what are actually in the Vedas? Well, Vedas is a very vast subject, and it is not possible to say in brief what are the things dealt with Vedas in precise. So to answer this question, I want to take Harvard to the writings of Yogacharya Srimad Ramanand Saraswati. According to his account, what is not in the Vedas? Then he labored himself to enlist precise things those are dealt with Vedas. Here is the list. Number 1. Vedas have the directions to live and have a healthy, happy and satisfying life. Number 2. Vedas restrain us to go against nature. According to the same, the oldest gods are sun, fire, air, water, wildlings, current, moon and earth. They are the sources of urja, that is Shakti, that is strength of us. Hence we should worship them. Number 3. The search for thyself is the back spine of the Vedas. Vedas nudge individual to think about the origin story. Why we are here? Where are we going? Thinking about the questions like who is God, who is Brahma, what is life, helps us shed our sins. Number 4. Vedas advocate the brahmacharya life. However, it does not totally restrain us from enjoying worldly desire, that is kama. It directs us to enjoy sexual and alike pleasures in limited manner. Number 5. Vedas appreciate the high ambitions of individuals. 6. Vedas also talk about destroying enemies. By enemy, Veda always meant the enemy of humanity, and they advise in order to destroy the enemy one should never take it from supernatural powers. 7. Non-violence is to be shown to the righteous man, and violence is reserved for the wrongdoer. Number 8. People are advised in Vedas to stand on the right side of the battle. When war breaks out between Devas and Asuras, one should never stand for the Asuras. 9. According to Vedas, poverty is not an option. Hence, every man should acquire riches with honesty. Number 10. Gambling. Gambling is totally prohibited in Vedas. The idea is to know riches should be acquired without hard labor. This is kind of irony of time, I think. Number 11. It also mentions hard labor and wheat are always not enough to make riches. One should pray to the gods also in order to retain the riches he has acquired through hard work. 12. Righteous thinking is more important than riches. One should pray for righteous thinking because evil thinking may destroy the individual. 13. Donation in right place and person held to be righteous. Because apart from searching for the answers of the soul, another main object of Vedas is serving the other. 14. Vedas talk about yagas or yajnas. We shall have a bunch of episodes only on yajnas later in our journey. 15. And the last. Vedas also talk about happiness of afterlife. This is quite a lot, right? But these are the Vedas in essence. Have you noticed one thing? Just only listening to the list have a calming effect on you. In this day and age, we really came so far from those teachings and the way of life. Why is that? And how modern science should explain those teachings to provide a happy and healthy life to people. We shall discuss them here eventually in this channel. Because you know what? Now people in general want proof. Until and unless data and statistics are provided to them with 100 different jargons, they are skeptical. So we shall do that. We shall do that eventually. For now, JJ Gemini is signing off. Thank you for being patient and reaching here. See you in the next episode.